is very useful. Is there anything else I was going to craft at that bench? I was going to maybe craft some arrows, but since I got a little bit of time, and I don't need to do jack shit too much else, except for the like last staircase, and then we can whittle away the rest at night. I want to poke my nose in here to mining place. Funny thing is, I like remember where a lot of the stuff is. Like you shouldn't be able to get into here because you have to come out. I think you come out through the manhole underneath. And it like takes you, this is the whole thing in here. Whoop. I was wondering if that was going to do that. Hold on. I like that I can get it back at a range too. It's great. I like this for hunting. Because you know those fucking chickens and rabbits and stuff that are always scurrying around a mile a minute? You can actually hit them with these. It's great. And obviously like the pigs and shit also. Yeah, now I don't want to go down here yet. I got to be careful with the fact that it kind of like moves me around objects too. As you would have seen when I sat on this and I sat about here somewhere, it like pushed me off it. So I got to be careful with that. All right, we got some oil and some stuff. I don't want to load up on too much gear because I want to be able to loot Blood Moon and stuff. But yeah, down here should be a heap of coal. I don't really want to go down yet. I should be able to get back up out of here. And I think what we should do is probably put a platform. I gotta remember how many keys I have for this particular version. Hold on. Is this going to fuck over this whole thing? Okay, no. Fine. Okay. Let's at least do that. That way we can get back up and in here. Yeah, I gotta remember we only have, I think it's 8 hotkeys on this one. Whereas like the regular one has, like the 10. I feel like that's the same kind of building. But this one, this is obviously like the army base. We all know this, right? But, also, I wonder if this is a version that has the big gaping holes where the explosions are in the wastelands, or if that was 19. It doesn't really matter to me which one's which. I don't know if you can get up here. I'm pretty sure they can because I usually like sit up there and think I'm safe, and then they come all the way up here. Hi, mate. I'm surprised you're not getting hurt by... Are you getting slowed down by the barbed wire? I can't reach you yet. Man, I'll tell you what, walking along that barbed wire slows them down like all hell. Hi, sir. I don't think I can craft that kind of barbed wire, by the way. Oh yeah, I have a point. Reminds me. Yeah, I know I'm hot. I kind of want to go in there, but I want to wait till I can. I want to wait till my cousin's available, because that's like in this version, it's actually like you kind of want a couple of people to go through the whole fucking thing. There's a loot box on the top of that building, and I understand what's around it. It's probably not worth my time, but I've got 4 points, which I haven't used yet. I've got salvage. I've got 1 in lockpicking. Pretty sure I could put more into that and it would help. What else we got? I don't want to sit up in the sun too much, actually. I walked over the barbed wire. Alright, hold up. Let me just get in under here and put that away. That should help me. Let's sit in under here where it's shady. Okay, she's good. She's good. Alright, I gotta not let that sun get like bright red or she will die. Eventually. She'll just drop. It gives you no warning that she's got like level 3 heat stroke. So I've got to be careful with that. Let's see. So I put some into this. Race Monkey would let me do stuff with bikes. Craft bicycle parts, craft wheels, bicycle parts, 30% cheaper. Bike stuff would be good. I wouldn't mind... Like, bartering's actually a good price at this. I actually don't feel the need to add that because shit's actually appropriately priced. Charismatic Nature's a fun one because you can actually, like, boost your fellow players as long as they're within range and stuff once you've got that on you. which is cool. I do want electrocutioner for turrets and stuff, but not specifically for battens. Although battens should be pretty good on this one still too. What else have I got? I've got gunslinger, run gun. Run gun could be good. I'll grab run gun. I do want parkour, but I don't want parkour just yet because I will smash my head into things and then fall off walls. So I gotta be careful with that. Take a night drive. Pick up my cousin from port. Oh yeah. That sounds like a pleasant round trip. Bit of driving and stuff. Especially if you're in summer and shit. Be nice, cool, summery air. I, on the other hand, I'm trying to warm up. I closed the door as much as I could. I could get some hidden strike points and stuff. But yeah, I'll be here, Slowcat. I'll be around. Back to streams this week, so yeah. Specialize in catching enemies unawares, sneaking delivery attack before they can even think to defend against it. First operate in the shadows. A sneak attack steal extra 50% damage. That could be pretty useful. Yeah, I don't know why it's so fucking hot here. Well, I just figured if you're in a car and it's moving, you know, the air should be like a bit better. But I'm also not one to really like drive with my windows down and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking like in a car and stuff, you might have air conditioning and shit. There's not much air. Yeah, I don't know. If you got AC, blast the AC, be cool kind of thing. Hide in the shadows 13% more effectively. Noise from actions are muffled 10%. Sneak movement is 10% faster. That could be good for getting away from shit. Also the noises and shit. So when you run over, I don't know if there's anything nearby that I could run over, but if there was glass or like there's paper here that's not making noise. Where's some trash? This thing should make noise. This tire should. Maybe. No? Okay. Yeah, typically when you walk over glass or a little pile of trash or something, it kind of makes a noise. And having that perk, like, dampens it. I'm pretty sure this is my building that I want to be up in for the night. Hold on. Maybe? The fuck? Hold on. Yeah, I think this is my building. I'll go back up there and get up to safety and shit. Silver Wolf and Raiders, welcome in. What are you guys up to? What are you doing? Oh yeah, here's the trash. This is what I was talking about. You walk over this, it makes noise and shit. Hey Silver Wolf, what were you doing? What are you up to? Also, thank you for the follow, DK Shadow. Another Shadow has joined my community. I love it. I've got like maybe 3 shadows now. It's fantastic. And more wolves. More wolves are always welcome. I'm going to keep trying to like bang out this so we don't have this so that I can climb and shit. Also playing 7 Days to Die. Oh yeah, you playing 2.0 or one of the old ones? I'm trying to remember to do a shout out. I've been like not so well, I've been on holidays, but I spent like most of my week rigging my live 2D avatar and shit. So I keep going to say like I've been on holidays for a week, but it's like yes and no. So that's it. All right, I'll be back. No worries, Slowcat. I'll be here. I'll be here for another couple of hours at least. So Yumi, welcome in. Is that Silver Raid? Yeah. Yeah, welcome in everyone. I'm on 2.0. Oh yeah. I didn't stream for 9 months. I can relate. Well, yeah, no, mine's more of like I keep saying I'm having a break or having a holiday, and then I see that time as like suddenly time that I can be doing stuff. And so then I end up working like twice as hard when I'm not streaming. And yeah, I end up coming back like more exhausted. And so we kind of like, we identified the problem is that I keep referring to time off as like having a break, and I haven't been having a break. So this time I allocated some time to like dedicated rigging for a couple of days, and then a couple of days of like actual holidays and stuff. The only problem was like one of the days I went long into like the Thursday, and then I slept all of Friday. So I pretty much like missed out on like at least a day where I was supposed to be resting on Thursday. So that was my fault. All right, I've just kind of like secured the stairs. So Blood Moon's going to happen like really, really soon. But I want to lockpick a couple of things and I don't have lockpicks. So I've brought a sledgehammer. Where is it? There's one little one over here and then there's a bigger one up the top. And I'm hoping that they can't get to me. But I also have like in Alpha 18.4, you have like hot weather. See the sun glaring in the bottom of the corner, right? And it's all like gold around me at the moment. So if I could just take my fire off this, we might be dying a little bit less. Because, yeah, if it gets to like a red ring around me and that like sun goes up a couple more times, I'm gonna die from like heat stroke out here. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, no, I've had like a good bit of a break. But have you been playing like 7 Days to Die before like 2.0? And like how you finding 2.0 and stuff? I pretty much 2.0 came out and I was like reject 2.0, return to alpha. And so we're playing like I tried this one and I tried 19, and 19 was very similar to like the modern ones, but it was like it just didn't have like the kind of shit your pants scary that this version has. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'll go for the shit your pants scary kind of version that this is. My base is just it's a water tower. Had and hold on, there's my little. It'll come my base on the corner there, but that's placed on the same map. So I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna take that. But I kind of want to do the same thing with it. I kind of want to build it up like that little sideshow and shit again. But I'll be playing this one on and off stream because like I know that like I spent a lot of time. Like a good couple of 100 hours like building up that place. Sunbatten will help. All right, well that's kind of useful. 18, the last true 7 days in my opinion. Yeah. I've found like a few people have kind of said like, what was it, 15 and stuff? I never played on 15. Like I started on this one. I started on 18. There is a safe up here too somewhere. Yeah, I started on 18, there it is. And I thought it was good. When it goes nighttime, it is dark. You cannot see. It is fucking dark. It is terrifying. I have got a little headlight, so we're not going to be in total darkness. But like you have to take your fucking torch with you, and you know, the price of stuff you get at the traders are good, and you can build anywhere you want, and you die from like weather and all sorts of shit, you know. It's great. I love it. I don't remember which alpha I started on. I do only because I had so many screenshots. As you can see, like the screenshots down the bottom in the slideshow and shit, like that was my original base. And if I hadn't had those to show me like what alpha I was playing on, I probably wouldn't know because I assumed I started on like 17. And there's a possibility maybe I did, but I just remember playing through like, I remember playing through 18 and I remember playing through all the different 19s because 19 was glitchy as fuck. Like you'd load in and your friends were like fully not like loaded in and shit. I also don't think I brought food, so we might die. I also really want to see what the storms are like. Like, you know, the you don't get as beautiful weather with this one, but I'm so keen to see what it's like. But yeah, no, if I didn't have the screenshots and stuff, I don't know. I would have trolled back and found it eventually. Also, thank you for follow Kingflix. I would have probably scrolled back a few anyway, because I was looking at, I did like a you know, like a wiki search initially, like which alphas had what, and yeah, this was kind of the one that I wanted to play because it has like, I call it like dynamic lighting. Like the darkness is dark and it is scary. Like before dawn, you can't see jack shit. When it's nighttime, if you're boxed in, you can't see the ground. You can't see the wall. Like you can't see the zombie in front of your fucking face unless you have a light or unless you have a torch with you. It's fantastic. I love it. I've also got to make sure I don't accidentally walk backwards off there, because I also wasn't playing like any games for last week, and I've been kind of like, I almost scrapped my pile of water, so I don't want to accidentally do that. I do need to repair that. It does use a repair kit. Okay, that answers that. Based on achievements, I started playing in 2021. Oh yeah, nice. I really only played well, they used to kind of release the alphas almost in line with the years. So I started playing in like about 2018, which was around about alpha 18. And I don't know if it used to always be in line with it, but I don't think it was COVID specifically era, but they kind of slowed down between, what was it, 19 and 20? Because 19 was out for ages, I think. And then I was streaming by the time they brought out 20, I think. So I think you'd probably have started on 19. Yeah, probably have started on 19-ish, or about that, or about like just on the change or something like that, because they kind of hung on 19 for, I think, nearly 2 years before they changed. There we go. Yeah. Either way. Oh, I got another spear. Oh yeah, that's another thing I like about this one too, is I can do this shit. I love throwing my spear. It's so great. Except I occasionally kind of drop it, so I'm glad I've got a second one. Alright, hold on. Let me throw that back on there, and I can put a weighted head mod, and that can be nice and damaging. We can look at my scary ass person. I can't put any armor on myself yet because I don't have armor except for a helmet. That's not doing much. But yeah. No, I don't have any bullets and shit. I've got like a couple of guns in here. I might see if I can put some, once I can see, because this is getting real dark real fast. I want to see if I can fit some spikes over there or not. But oh, there we go. All right, that's mostly what I want. If I could put, you used to also get XP from these, and I was kind of hoping a little bit that this was going to be that edition, but it's not that edition. But I'm okay with that. I don't mind. I'll get so much XP other ways, and I just kind of wish I'd brought food. I'll go scrap the thing up the top. No worries, Mitsu. I'll go scrap the air conditioner because I'm not confronting Blood Moon. I just want to see if what I've done to this building is enough to keep me alive. Because I know that this was good enough for like 1 or 2 Blood Moons. And I don't think I've got the right equipment to do this. Do I get... I'm not... Started Alpha 19. I do like what they've done. I got a radiator and 15 steel. So I guess... Well, that's okay. I just wish I got some eggs from this fucking nest. Like, I've probably got enough time to run back home, but I've fucked up the staircase, and I'm pretty sure I only had canned food. So I can't do anything about that. That's okay. Yeah. I also like how the sun and shit looks. And the biomes are so much more popular. Okay. Into they brought out, like, you know, in the in burnt area, for instance, you have a zombie, and you've got pigs and or snakes and all sorts of shit getting around and stuff. They took those away for a couple of the alphas. In 18, they've got out here in the desert, they've got like fucking vultures, and they've got like boars don't attack you, like sorts of stuff. They've got coyote shit getting around as well. I sometimes can't see them until, but you know, if you boop them hard enough, run away anyway. This place just kind of feels a bit more populated to me. It doesn't feel as empty as some of the things do. And it was just such a surprise to find that, like, you know, so some of them were way versions, so it was a bit of a surprise to see them all back. I'm like, oh, they had them already in this version, because I thought they added them. you know, you just forget as you play 7 days. Like, you just kind of forget what was taken away. It's already getting so dark, I can't see. If I crouch behind this, can I? I can kind of crouch. You can see how dark it's getting, right? It's going to go to black. If I stay inside, I stay down here. Because I can get up here to safety, but I've got a shoddy. So I wanna kind of stay where I can do stuff. I kind of want to stand over there, not gonna lie. I think that would be a good spot. But they might be able to pop up to me. Not that I can see. I've got light. We can see terribly. I love how, like, bright red this version. Stuff. So thank you for the follow. By the way, if you need to, like, head off and, like, you know, de-stream and stuff like that for it, I'm really hit, like, so be like sanity. Lots of gargling snake noises. You know how it is. But I do like what they've done now. Yeah. I do miss some of the things that so like a good hour and a half in by like testing out the different versions videos to express all the different things that I missed that they removed. Like, I'm struggling with she's outside at the moment. Drop dead, by the way. I'm gonna keep giving her, and I'll get her guns and that until I get my aim. Like, I felt like, you know, like the water catcher thing, like a survival pack. Like, yeah. You get that, whatever, or there's things that you can like put into water and shit. I had like a lot to say about the differences, but the ambient, the big, like your computer, it's probably just Streamlabs. Is it Dream chugging, or is it like a thing? Because like anything open, but this is also. Hold on, let me open up my. Oh, it reckons it's reconnecting. Hold up. It could be internet. What are you doing? Yeah, it's skipping a bunch of frames. Alright, it's doing that thing that it did the other week. It's hoping that we're still live in places. Hold up. That one's still live, and I think we're still live. Alright, it's kind of hard to tell. My Streamlabs broke. I'm looking at getting a different program. Thank you for letting me. It's just, I think that one was internet. Streamlabs related. I don't know which. But Streamlabs is having a bit of an issue. So, coming into blood this is going to do to my computer. I've just opened up my task manager. I want to see what this does, because this isn't alpha my, so it should. And I've been just now. It's just on sunset. I'm also concerned if I'm going to get any birds and shit. Are you skipping frames? I don't believe we have anything copying or anything. Last time, well, it's reckoning that I'm going live again. Hopefully not. Let me check that. That one reckons it's connected. Yeah, no, if it's struggling, there's not much I could do. This time I know for a fact that I'm not like copying anything. Here we go. This guy. Oh, hello. Apparently crouching doesn't make this any quieter. Yeah, I'd say probably internet, honestly. Most of my issues are internet. Oh my god. That's how dark it is. Jesus. Oh, mate. You go back down there. Now, I'll have to keep an eye on that because that's Streamlabs has let me know we've got issues, but that could be just internet related. I am in Australia. For anybody that that doesn't know, I'm in Australia, so our internet's kind of dodgy anyway. And I feel like every other stream, I don't know where that guy's going. Every other stream, I kind of feel like it, I don't know, it just kind of dunks. So I think, mind you, like I said, this is also my first Alpha 18 while streaming and stuff. So it could also be that the version is chugging a bit. So, because we had a lot of troubles the first day getting this to like capture and not chug, but I was also backing up my like Plex server and shit at the time, so there wasn't much I could do about that. So welcome back, Slowcat. As I had to get Starlink installed. Oh yeah. Well, we've upgraded our internet, I think twice. We had to downgrade once. We had to downgrade from a good provider to this provider once because we couldn't afford it. And then we upgraded when my community funded the upgrade, which was lovely. So we got our internet upgraded again. And I kind of feel like I need to go again kind of thing. Because like I literally cannot have anything else open in the background. Like I can't have like another person stream. I can't have like a YouTube page, nothing like that. Or it just goes, oh yeah, we don't have enough resources. It could also be like, if my partner's also watching a heap of stuff on Plex, could also be like chewing through the internets. Hey Shira, welcome in. I have like some explosives and stuff I want to try to throw down. I want to try to bounce it if I can. I don't know if that bounced or not. Ah, I got somebody. Okay, well that worked. I don't want to like get rid of my foundations, or I don't want to go flying off that either. What's that happens? 7 days to die. Well, thank you. Also, thank you for the bits. I'm just kind of... I probably should keep these... I wonder if I can reach you from there. Hold on. So, I am trying to keep like a certain amount of ammunition for a certain type of zombie that exists in this version. There's like topless strippers and shit in this one. Like genuinely like boobs out zombies. So I've got to be like pretty careful when those happen to like run through here. Yeah. What's that HoloLive jump scare? What was that? What, the thing that comes up? Maybe. It might be something else. I'm a little distracted with zombie, but that's okay. We all get distracted with zombie eventually. That... I don't know where that other guy went, by the way. One of them... Nope, that's not quite where I wanted. Please don't hit me. I kind of wanted to get just down in there. That's too close. I know, it kind of fell off. Oh, there's a bit alert. Oh, nice.